Hello, my name is Brian Welch, and I'm going to be going over the LeClair Group Quoting Tool. This quoting tool is going to allow you to run Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and Final Expense life quotes. The tool is meant to help you understand the market, what's available around the country, and provide the best possible information to your clients. So what you're looking at in front of you is the home screen. From the screen, you can do a few different things. One, obviously, being you can begin to running quotes. You can also edit your account, and so if you wanted to change your password to your account, you wanted to edit your information, change your email, preferences, things like that, you can do so from that My Account page. Secondly, on the support button, if you're having issues with the tool and you wanted to contact support, you have questions about maybe a company you're having, all you need to do is click that contact support button, fill out a support ticket, and someone gets back with you within 24 hours. So like I said before, this is the screen you're going to look at when you get logged into the tool. To begin running a quote, all you need to do is just click Run Quote next to the product that you're on. So we'll go ahead and start with Medicare Supplement. It's going to bring up now the quote screen. And so from here, you're going to type into the demographic information of the person you're trying to run. First being zip code, and this will run any zip code in the country. So any valid zip code in the country, this will populate. It'll then give you the county and city and state that the zip code corresponds to. You can then select the age, the gender, the tobacco status, as well as the plan that you wanted to run for. And so we're going to default to F for Medicare Supplement simply because it's the most popular. But as you can see, we have all the different plans, A through N. You can then choose to sort by price, which is cheapest to most expensive, or if you'd rather see it by rating or alphabetically, you can choose to sort it that way as well. But we're going to default to price. Lastly, you can also select the effective date. So if you'd rather see a June 1st, a July 1st, an August 1st rate, you can choose a future effective date to allow yourself to see what's upcoming. Optionally, you can also add in a client or quote label. What this is going to do is it's going to allow you to personalize the quote if you wanted to print it off or share it with a client. So let's say you're running a quote for Mr. John Smith. You can simply type his name in there, and then anything you print off or email, it will personalize this quote to that person. It's optional, but something that a lot of users like if they want to label this as his quote. So now we have all that information typed in. We'll go ahead and press Get Quote. It's now going to price out all the companies, cheapest to most expensive, for a 65-year-old female, non-tobacco user, and zip code 68135 for a Plan F. And as you can see on the quote results, it's going to label them cheapest to most expensive because we sorted by price. So it's going to give you the price per month and the company that you're looking at, the household discount and the policy fee associated with this company, if it's available. If one or either of them is not applicable to this company in this state, it will not populate. We'll also give you some company information. That includes AM Best and S&P ratings, rating classes. So if it's a Tier 1 or a Tier 2 rate, a Level 1 or a Level 2 rate, we'll provide the different rating classes in that label there. Effective date of the rate, years in the market, parent companies, etc. We'll also give you the rate type. And so we'll be able to provide you if this is an attained age, an issue age, or community-rated product. We'll label that there. Lastly, in terms of this quote box, we also provide a plan details. What this is going to do, if you click plan details, is just give you the benefit information for each one of the companies or for each one of the products. And so we'll show you what the services are, what Medicare pays, what this plan would pay, and then what the consumer would pay. This way, it's not only for the agent's information, but also for the consumer, what exactly type of benefits are they getting for that monthly amount. This can also be printed or attached to the rates if you were to export this to PDF, and I'll go over that in a second, if you wanted to provide them the whole package of information. Beyond just the quote box here, we also have the quick quote section. This is just going to allow you, if you wanted to switch from a Plan F to a G, a female to a male, etc., you don't have to keep clicking back and forth. You can simply just use the quick quote here to be able to switch right here on this screen. Over here on the left-hand side, we have a few different toolbar options. The first two are going to be compare quotes. And so let's say you wanted to compare a few of these side by side. All you need to do is click a couple of companies that you want to do side by side. Say we wanted to do American Retirement, Aetna Health and Life. You just click the company name. They're going to turn green. Both of them will be up here. and then you just need to click the Compare Quotes button, and it'll take you to a new screen where each one of these products is labeled side by side away from the group. This can also be exported to PDF or printed by using these two buttons up here in the right-hand corner if you wanted to print this off and share the information or possibly email it to the client. And this is where that client label will populate quote comparison for John Smith. So to get back, you just need to press the back button. It'll then take you back to the previous screen where we selected the companies and made them turn green. The next compare button is going to be the universal compare. And so this is if you want to compare cross-product lines. So let's say you wanted to compare this Aetna Health and Life to a final expense plan or to a Medicare Advantage plan. All you need to do is click that universal compare globe button here on the right-hand side. If you click that, it turns it purple. You would then just need to switch to the different product line, and to switch, all you need to do is hover over the product label, and you can switch to MA or final expense, run that quote, and click the globe for that company, and then click the universal compare with both the selections made, and you can have cross products side by side for the quoting tool. A few different export features. One is going to be printing. This is going to be the blue printer button, and so if you wanted to print this off, you can it'll strip out the color, put it in a printer-friendly format, and print off the results. You'll also be able to export it to PDF, so if you wanted to export it and save it to your desktop or email it to somebody, you can. Or export to Excel. You can simply just dump this data into an Excel database and get it in an Excel format if that's what you prefer. We do have a few different adjust your view sections over here, and I'll go over each ones quickly. We have an expand and contract view if you like a simpler view. We have an apply discounts. If you wanted to apply this household discount to the rate, we can click apply discounts. Annual rate, pretty self-explanatory if you wanted to see the annual versus the monthly. We also have select plans, and so if you want to see Medicare select plans, you can enter in a select plan button there. Any select plan, it'll populate with a select notification here right below the rate if you are in a state with plans that have select options. Lastly is the market analytics. This is going to have a lot of the information. We don't just want to provide the rate. We also want to provide all the types of different information about this company. And so we want this to be an all-encompassing tool. First, we're going to give you age increases, and this will be for attained age policies. So each year the insured gets older, what they're going to be paying year in and year out. So you'll be able to project to the future with the current rates, how the rates will change each year they turn a new age. And so that's for attained age policies. For issue age or community rated, this will be blank and says they don't apply. We also have increased history, and this is just labeling for each year since 2010, which is when they modernized the plans. Every year or every time they had changed rates, what was the effective date of the change, and what was the percentage of change that they actually implemented. And just gives you a good indication of how they've handled their rates in the past. Lastly, we also have market data. And this just gives you NAIC data. So this is all self-reported by the company every year. And we're going to give you lives insured, premiums earned, loss ratios, and market share percentage, both on a state and national level. This is not necessarily information that a client is always interested in, but like I said before, we try to provide you all the information in the market and then make the determination of what fits best, not just based upon rate. One of the final things here is we also have underwriting. So if you are dealing with somebody outside open enrollment and you wanted to have them, you had to have them go through underwriting, we do have all the look-back conditions. And so if you wanted to select the condition, you can either search for it here or you can scroll through our categories. But let's say you're dealing with somebody that happened to have a heart attack. All you need to do is click heart attack, and now you can see directly off of the applications from the companies. For heart attack, for Aetna Health and Life, the look-back period is 1 year. This is simply meaning that if they've had a heart attack within the last year, they have to answer yes on the application, and it's likely not going to be issued that policy. The information that's best, not just based upon rate, but also based upon what would even be available to your client. Lastly, we have a filter quotes option here. What this is, if you wanted to filter your results down even more for companies that contain a household discount only contain a household discount, or companies that don't have a policy fee that's important to your client, we can filter those results down a little bit to allow you to kind of narrow what your focus. And so that's the Medicare supplement tool. We went over it quickly to kind of understand all the different features about what's going on with this product. With that being said, as you play more with the tool and as you get more used to it, you become a pro. It only takes a few quotes to be able to understand how the tool works. To switch products, all you need to do is hover over the product label, and we'll go ahead and switch now to Medicare Advantage. What you're going to see between the product lines is they are very similar. We try to make the product lines as simple, as complete as possible. And so if you can run a quote in one product, you can run the quote in the other. So as you can see before, it's going to look very similar. The only thing MA requires is zip code, so we'll go ahead and probably type in a zip code there. So I'm going to select the county or counties that this is available for. City and state. If you wanted to see Part D or special needs plans, you can. And then you can also choose to sort however you want to beyond just price. Client and quote label is still optional, but it is there if you wanted to share this information. So we'll go ahead and press Get Quote. All the export and compare features are still here. The adjust your view section is still here. The quick quote, all that's still available as it was on the Medicare supplement tool. For the Medicare Advantage, we're going to give you the price per month, which is normally $0, max out of pocket, star rankings, plan types, if it's an HMO or a PPO, gap coverages, AM Best and S&P ratings if it's applicable, as well as if there's a drug deductible. Beyond that, this base information, if you wanted to see the actual benefits that are associated with these plans, all you need to do is click Plan Details, and it's going to take you to a new screen where you can see, co-payments, co-insurances, drug tiers, etc. This is going to provide you that information here. Co-pays, all that type of information. So this is the actual benefits associated with the plans. This can also be exported to PDF or printed off if you wanted to share this information with a client or take it to you with a meeting. We also have a Fill in the Gaps feature, and this is if you wanted to fill in the gaps with a hospital indemnity plan. This is really popular to do. Maybe where that MA plan falls short, you also sell it tied with a hospital indemnity plan that makes up for the difference. And so if you click that button, it'll transpose the zip code that you're in, but then you also need to select the age, gender, and tobacco status, and click Add Comparison. It's now going to pull all the results back for the companies that are available in that zip code for a hospital indemnity type of plan. And for argument's sake, we'll go ahead and check medical insurance company. We'll click Add Comparison. What this is going to do is it's going to put the Medicare Advantage plan on the left-hand side and the hospital indemnity plan here on the right-hand side, and allow you to select the riders that you would want to build this HI plan for. And so this is a really popular option, something that the system allows you to build the plans with. It'll tell you what the benefits that are available with the plans, etc. It'll also give you the company information for the company you've selected, and it'll do all the math for you. It'll tell you what the addition is as you add the plans. And so let's say we wanted to add an additional ambulance benefit. We can add that here, and it'll start to add the price up for us. Let's say you wanted to add a lump sum cancer benefit. You can choose to build these plans based upon the conditions that you have on the left-hand side, of which can also be printed or exported to PDF. And so that's the Medicare Advantage tool. A little bit different than MedSup, but the look and feel is going to be the same. The same with Final Expense. The look and the feel is going to be the same. However, it being a life product, it is going to work a little bit different. So zip code, age, gender, and tobacco status, same as the MedSup and the hospital indemnity. One thing that's going to be different is you can either select the face amount that you wanted to run for or the monthly rate. Let's say your client can afford $30 a month. If you type in the monthly rate, it'll provide you the face amounts that are associated with that monthly rate and what the companies are. You can't run both. The system will allow you one run or the other, but we do offer the ability to run either one. You can also select the product type. We're going to default to level or preferred benefit, but as you can see, we have the graded, single pay, return of premium, all the different type of variable final expense plans we're going to have in the system. As well, the client label is still here if you wanted to personalize the quote. We'll go ahead and press Get Quote. It's going to price these out, cheapest to most expensive, because we did sort by price. Again, you can type in any zip code in the country. from Alaska to Florida, from Maine to Los Angeles, and this will provide you the information necessary for everything in between. Same as the previous screens, we try to make it as simple and easy as possible. Quick quote section here, just like the previous products. All the compare features are still here, just like the previous products. Exports, adjust views. One thing that's going to be different on the adjust view is you can apply the fees rather than the household discount, as well as you can see quarterly and semi-annual rates with the final expense. The underwriting is still going to be here, just like it was on the MedSup for the look-back conditions. All you need to do is select them, and it provides you what the look-back periods are, and the guaranteed issue filter. So if you only wanted to see guaranteed issue plans, you can include that filter to narrow down your results. From here, obviously, we're going to give you the price per month in the company, the plan name, AM Best and S&P ratings, very similar to how we do the other product lines, but we'll also tell you if this is a guaranteed issue or underwritten plan. And so we're just trying to give you the best information possible. If they do have to go through underwriting on this, what type of underwriting do they have in conjunction with our look-back period service. And so that's the LeClair quoting tool. We'll go ahead and go back to the home page here. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you found it useful, and I hope you find the tool useful as you use it throughout the day, and it makes your life easier in quoting accurate and better information. Have a great day, and have a good one.